Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekly Tall Talk. My name is Corey Andre. Thank you so much for joining us today. I have a very special episode today. And if you are new to the show, if you don't know, every week we start off with a Would You Rather or a short story that sets up the topic for the episode. But before we can get to that, I have two amazing co-hosts here with me today, and I have to introduce both of them because I'm contractually obligated. Cale, Xavier.
Hell yeah.
In that order, how are you doing?
I
sorry, I messed the order
Yeah,
up.
well,
No, you're good.
all right. And Cale, Xavier, in that order.
Yeah.
Where were you?
Yeah. See, we're fired up, Corey. This is
fired
Cale.
up.
We're on one today. Cale,
Yeah.
Cale, what's going on, man?
I am
We
doing
good?
well. I woke up a little while ago, and now I am wide awake because
Nice.
we've worked ourselves up into a frenzy before.
Perfect. A
recording
nap
this,
before
and-
10 p.m.
Yes, and now we're here.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty good day. Hanging with the bras. now, So
We
all,
were on
all
a,
things are good.
on a 3-hour phone call with the California Tax Board that went
Woohoo.
nowhere. That was
Perfect.
fun.
Heard the same automated message like 12 times.
that
yeah.
sounds accurate.
Yeah, they just dropped our call. They didn't want to
Yeah,
take
it's
it from
like-
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave your number for callback. No, it's not an option.
No. Classic government.
Get out.
Thanks.
Get out.
Thanks.
But
Big old butt.
big old butt.
Hey, you not like that big old butt.
Xavier, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
No, I'm doing good. Happy to be here and interested in what we got going on tonight,
Oh,
Corey.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, very nice. Put the pressure on him.
I'm excited.
Singer.
Well, we don't have a short story today, so we're just gonna.
What? I tried to keep it together
I
so
know.
much. I really tried. I was like, I wanted to maintain eye
What?
contact, and it just instantly broke. All right.
All right, so we don't have a short story for today, but we're going to set up the topic with the "Would you rather" question. Are you both ready?
Let's get into it. I am.
I'm ready, Freddie.
All right, I'm Corey.
Oh,
Damn it. See, you always do that. dude.
Shit.
Corey.
I'm-
Not Freddie.
Ah,
Yeah,
Freddie.
I know the characters are similar.
Very similar.
They're all in the same alphabet.
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
It helps if I could read, though.
No.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
That's not applicable.
Yeah.
Corey just looks like Fred from Scooby-Doo.
I was trying to think of how Fred sounded. I don't
know.
Oh,
His jigsaw.
man,
That's a good Fred.
Get into this week's episode.
Fred, as played by Shaq.
Oh shit. Big dog, get in the topic, big dog.
I love it.
Okay, so
Here we go.
There we go.
Smooth
boys.
as something.
Yeah, molasses.
Oh yes.
smooth as molasses.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
So, would you rather, for the rest of your life,
Mhm.
live in a 250 square foot room overlooking a major city of your choice, or live off grid in an unfurnished 5,000 square foot cabin in a secluded nature reserve?
Damn.
Again, your choice of where that nature reserve is at.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or just from the size difference alone.
250.
250 to 5,000 is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
That's almost double.
big cabin. That's almost double.
Look on your face.
We are the mathletes. Let's do this.
This?
This. So unfurnished. So just empty.
Just an empty cabin.
Yeah, so
Corey.
It's a big
so
ass
think of it this way:
cabin.
it's a nice wooden cabin,
Okay.
but it is just 4 walls, a door, maybe some windows if you want, and a roof. That's it. Single story.
Okay.
5,000. Single story. Yeah, 5,000 square feet.
Bro, that is like a studio, but like
Dang.
well, we call
that's
it. It's an open
That's
concept.
a warehouse.
Yeah.
That's a storage facility
Yeah,
with nothing in it.
With
but it's all
nothing in it.
wood.
All wood.
Yeah, so there's
That's
no
just
there's no
insane.
kitchen. It's not furnished. There is no electricity. If
Just-
you're going to live here, you can't really bring anything with you. There's no tools. You have to make everything that yourself. You have to hunt and gather every day. But here's the caveat.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you don't have to work in the nature's preserve. You just have to live. That's for the rest of your life. You just
basic
have to give-
survival.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
You're
What
just
about
living?
The flip side of the coin if you live in this 250 square foot room overlooking a major city, you still have to work 30 hours a week. You set the time. It's remote. You can never leave, though.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So we're never leaving the 250 square foot room.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. You can't leave the room and you can't leave the nature preserve. And both of these, like, you don't really have access to people. No one's coming to visit you.
Nobody. Oh, so we can't have anybody over. We can't have any visitors.
You're trapped.
You're
trapped. Trapped is an interesting choice.
For the 250 square foot, do you get to shop for food? You just can't leave.
Yeah, so you have access to modernity with this. You have access to the TV. You got cable. You got internet. Yeah. You're in a beautiful climate-controlled room. You get meal delivery 3 times a day as part of your 30-hour work week. But there's no pets, and you can never go outside or have people over.
Interesting.
So at least you could communicate with people.
Okay, that's my next question. Do you have communication?
You could text, you working. FaceTime, you could do all that stuff.
Yeah, and if you're in like a major city, overlooking, like, I mean, I'm thinking like New York. That'd be kind of fun looking down Central Park. Yeah. I don't know. I've never been there. That's probably nice.
I mean, it's a nice view.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, it is.
Allegedly a nice view. Yeah. Oh, it is?
I've been there.
Oh.
Wow.
Cale.
TFTI, dude.
I told you about this.
The resident traveler.
Yeah.
Oh, my uncle, man.
Argentina, New York, Canada. This dude goes everywhere.
He does. Damn, I love Canada.
Just don't take the trains in Canada.
Shout out to you, big guy Corey.
Corey.
All right, who's answering? Xavier.
What do you want?
Go.
Man, well, I'm gonna go. This is a fast pick for me.
Oh, damn. He instantly wanted.
Going for the 250 square foot.
You're gonna stay in the tiny room?
I can't help but notice that once you knew that you had food delivery, you immediately said.
Yeah, his eyes did grow 3 times that day.
I was like,
You're like, that's a good order. You knew I'd like that order.
It was like a cartoon. His eyes went,
it's like my stomach's been grumbling.
Ooh, the grub hubba.
So I'd be like living. I don't know what city I'd pick.
That surprises me.
LA? Would you stay here in Cali, or would you go to like Singapore? I mean, what about like Dubai?
No,
bro. I honestly thought that you, like, just off the top of my head, I thought you'd go back to Japan. Just because of the sprawling. I mean, you can't go out there, but like it would be cool to like see everything, all the lights, all the people.
Yeah, like Tokyo or something.
That'd be dope.
Osaka. Yeah, I mean, wow. I don't know. Yeah, maybe something like that. I would love to. I don't know how I would do off grid. With like nothing.
Yeah,
I mean the 5,000 square foot cabin. That's huge,
pretty dang big.
5,000 square foot.
Yeah,
that's insane.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with the 250 square foot room overlooking a major city.
Do you think you could survive in a tiny little room like that? Because that's itty bitty.
That is itty bitty. I think if I had all the amenities, TV, internet, climate controlled room for sure.
Nice climate control is pretty. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I got a job and I work 30 hours a week. That's not bad.
Yeah,
it's pretty
30 hours.
That's
yeah,
nice.
And
that's
you
part-time.
set your own time. It's remote.
You're working part time, not paying rent, getting food, and you have like all access to internet, games, like whatever you said, and communicating. Hey,
I mean, at least I can communicate with people.
That's true.
Yeah,
online and stuff. No pets. That's not a problem. I mean, we'll see.
See how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna end up trying to like capture birds out the window.
Yeah, seriously, he's gonna be getting the pigeons that are on the freaking ledge. He's gonna be like, give me that pigeon.
He's the one gluing hats to all the pigeons in New York.
Damn
That's
it,
me.
you bastard! Little hats.
I get bored.
So do you think of a city?
I'd probably pick, because I don't know. I'm trying to visualize a city that I've never been to.
That's kind of hard.
Beautiful. Yeah, right.
That would be difficult.
Like a beautiful city. I mean, every city looks beautiful at night.
Not Detroit.
Singapore.
Singapore, yeah.
That's better than
Hong
Detroit.
Kong.
That's better.
Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, maybe Tokyo. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
Tokyo would be sick.
Tokyo would be that
would be always
like
something to look
list.
Yeah.
Window watching. You would always be seeing something out.
Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool.
And in a high rise too, like you get, I assume you get like the view of like Mount Fuji, and then like
cool.
all of Tokyo, and that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be a nice view.
Yeah,
I think that's probably what I'd go with.
Okay, fair enough. 250 square foot room, Xavier. Cale, what about you?
Oh, I'm
Cabin
going
or room?
off grid.
Oh, all right.
Day.
That's
no,
cool.
I would go crazy in 250.
But you wouldn't go crazy in a 5,000 square foot only you house?
Yeah, but if I did, like I'd just run from one end to the other. It would like entertain myself just by sprinting around the place. I'd be in peak physical condition. No, being able to go outside, not going to be doing the hunting, foraging for food. Hopefully I can not poison myself or at least find some stuff to eat, create a garden, hopefully. My life would depend on it. So I hope that I have a green thumb. But
and the nice thing is you have access to like running water. You just got to pump it.
Right. And
There you go,
that's cool with me. Running water, that's fine with me. No electricity. It would be a little sketch at nighttime. I mean, I'm in a building. I would hear if like the glass broke or if like a bear was trying to get in there or something. Yeah,
but you don't have any firearms there.
Oh, shit. Just got to run away.
I mean, at least you got 4 walls and they're all log, it's a log cabin.
It's solid.
Pretty sturdy, solid.
I mean, I think it would be pretty well insulated. I would imagine 5,000. I'm trying to visualize just an open 5,000 square foot room with nothing in it. It
just a
insane.
big square.
Just a big square of nothingness. It could become an ultimate like wood whittler or something and make my own furniture.
Yeah.
I would have the time. I don't have a job.
How are you going to make a knife?
Oh, just rub the sticks on stones, grind them down.
Okay.
Grind them down.
Grind them down.
Like society's pressure on Xavier.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's crushing you. We see it every day.
No, but being able to go outside, you're just becoming shorter and shorter. What's happening?
So you would forego hunting then? You wouldn't try and get into that?
I didn't like it now with our access to guns. So I can't imagine I would like it like spearing something.
Well, this is like in terms of
smash
it survival though.
That's true. I mean, if I was like unable to find any kind of food or I kept getting sick from like the stuff I did find,
From all, like,
maybe
the
I would
berries.
try to get a squirrel or something.
Yeah.
A bird.
Rabbit.
But then I have to make a fire to try to cook it.
Yes.
Oh,
So
God,
hopefully I
in
can
your
do
wooden
that.
house too. Jesus.
Yeah, just burn down the whole thing. Just burn down the nature preserve immediately. Just,
Yeah. No, you definitely I just have to be careful with
Oh
that.
yeah, I'd have to like cook outside, man. Something.
Yeah.
You could build like a fire pit in the ground or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
I have enough rocks out there.
That'd be
Do it.
cool.
Right. Yeah.
Dried grass, twigs,
And then-
friction,
See, with this, you'd have
sap.
to like, sap. You'd have to like know like Les Stroud and like that survival.
Yeah,
start
I would
a
have,
fire.
I would have to
and-
like try to like put 2 and 2 together and at least do like the basics.
You get an annual visit from Bear Grylls.
Yeah, he
and
just
Les
comes in there.
Stroud.
He's like, "What the hell have you been doing this whole time?" I'm like,
nothing's
I
happened.
don't
It's
know. what's
still
up.
just the cabin.
It's still just a cabin, just the same. I've just been in there like starving to death. I'm literally just like a skeleton. Just like, have you eaten anything? No, I just
No.
keep eating this red berries, but I get real sick.
Yeah. That's
I'm
my
real sick all
throw
the
up
time.
pile over there.
I throw up over here and I eat the berries over here.
Yeah.
In this corner. No, but
Was I supposed to be doing anything different?
Yeah, it's like this is why I came out here and have a job. But no, being able to go outside and see, I'm gonna put my nature preserve in like maybe the Pacific Northwest, something like that.
Right on.
A forested area.
Yeah.
I think if nothing else for the shade and all the little animals that would be around.
It'd be beautiful.
Yeah, if it wasn't like a desolate place or something like that, I think it would be
Yeah.
gorgeous just to be able to go out. I would be only sleeping inside,
Mm.
I think, or if it was like cold or raining or something like that.
Yeah. Probably use the shelter.
Yeah, use the shelter for
Uh-huh.
sleeping and storing whatever I could store in there. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
lot of storage space.
You know,
What
the
am I gonna
nice
bring
thing
in
is, though, if you do have a cabin that's mostly wood, I would assume that it's a little bit drier in there. So you
Mhm.
could like dry age your meat and stuff if you
Ooh.
did collect meat. Or you'd have an easier time drying out your wood or drying out
Right.
your food for herbs,
Good
long-term
stash stuff.
storage.
Because you basically, that would be keeping things out of the elements.
Yeah, exactly. 4 walls, windows, and
Yeah.
a door. I'm good.
Yeah.
That's a big, just a big space. 5,000. It's
Yeah,
a
man.
huge space.
It's a lot
But
to
I guess
plan for.
but I guess it gives you a lot of room for like opportunities or activities.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of jumping jacks, lots of whatever I want to do. Leapfrog by myself.
You know, we've talked about this a few times, but I feel like you would still try and find a way to make a basement. I feel like that's what you would spend like
I
a
would just
good
be-
majority
Oh,
of your
that'd be
time.
cool.
Like it's just the
I gotta
house,
make a game
and
for
I've
it.
literally just like dug down inside
Yeah.
the house like another
Yeah, dude,
20
like,
feet for no
you
reason.
pickaxe through the floor to go into
Yeah.
the ground.
Yeah, make your own
Ooh,
little
that's
cellar.
good dirt right there. Just have these like nobody's ever coming to see me, nobody's coming to ever do anything, and I have
Yeah.
trapdoors everywhere.
I just booby trapped the whole
Just forgetting where I booby trap myself, just kill myself.
Yeah.
Which door was it?
thing.
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
I'll find
Well,
out.
I'll just stay outside now.
Do you think that you would be able to do well during the winter when like foraging and stuff would be way less accessible? Because you'd have to plan for drying your food out or preserving it in
I'd
some
have
way.
to find enough stuff that would goods that would last or stand that span of time. I mean, I feel like you said, it would be insulated enough to where I could dry stuff out, have enough wood in there, but then try to perpetually keep a fire going if I was able to start it,
Yeah.
and then not
Yeah.
burn down my house,
Yeah, just make a
and
designated
then somehow
area.
ventilate it out because I just
Hmm.
die from the smoke.
Oh
inside
yeah, I
the
didn't think
house.
about that.
So,
Oops.
I mean,
does the cabin have a chimney?
I could make one just a whole big ass hole. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say you'd have to make one because I
Okay.
set it up as 4 walls and a ceiling.
Yeah,
and
you did. Yeah, that's
about
right.
it.
Yeah,
maybe I could use it to make some kind of makeshift bark one where I could like try to get
try to make a
the smoke go out. Some kind of tunnel, some kind of flue, if you will.
flute out the roof.
Then again, I'm putting a hole in my shelter.
Yeah,
I don't think I want to do that.
Nah, it's fine. It's
I don't know,
probably
man.
fine.
it's probably fine.
Probably
But if you
fine.
have a
Probably
fire, constantly going in the chimney,
That would
Then
feel
you
pretty
got-
nice.
smoke and stuff going out. I mean, maybe something might come in, but it's gonna get burned. So
yeah.
I mean,
There's
there's
how
my
I keep them at bay. The demons of the nature preserve. No, I think just being outside and doing this stuff, I would find enough stuff to like entertain myself versus thing, but that would be very long. Like, I don't think I have a grasp now. I can't because I'm not in the situation yet. It might happen. You never know.
Yeah.
But like preparing myself for that much isolation, preparing myself to
Yeah.
be like completely alone, no distractions, no anything. Like how nice to think about, but also like how scary at the same time.
Dude,
Dude,
it's a
I would
lot
make
of
my-
you to live with.
I think I would like make myself nervous. Like when I went hiking on your birthday, Xavier,
Yeah,
I
you were-
psyched myself out by not being able to like see down the trail that much.
Mm.
And I'm just imagining myself in a whole ass nature preserve by myself, how much I would psych myself out,
man. Yeah,
seeing things or hearing things or doing stuff and just trying to remain calm.
basically, yeah. It's you alone with your own thoughts.
I don't know, man.
Nah, it's probably fine.
So two polar opposites here, Corey. What about
Yeah.
you? You're the tiebreaker.
Man, you know what? I think I'm going to go with modernity. I'm going with
here
a
we go.
250
Yeah.
square foot apartment.
Corey and I
I'm-
just be talking to each other.
Talking to each
Yeah,
other
yeah.
only. That's it. Hell yeah, guys.
I mean, I'm used to living in my car, so like, that's quite of a bonus.
That's actually like
250
a-
square foot.
Yeah.
That's like a expansion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
pretty
again,
good.
that's like double the square footage of my car.
Yeah.
Damn,
At least.
that's
At
pretty
least.
good.
At least,
The bare minimum.
Yeah, I think, and my city would be probably Paris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I visited it when I was a kid, fell in love, always wanted to go back. But having a nice overlook of the Arc de Triomphe or the Eiffel Tower or one of
Yeah.
like, the bigger touristy attractions,
Yeah.
that'd be dope.
That would
That'd
be
be
pretty
cool.
sick
I would
to be
really
able
love
to
that.
like just look out your window and be like,
Yeah, I could
Wow.
be in France, but I wouldn't have to deal with French people.
There you
see,
go.
that's the
Yeah.
real perk. I
Yeah.
don't have to deal with
Oh,
those
God, yeah.
uptight
Those
those baguettes for you. Croissant.
Omelette du fromage.
Oh, escargot. Shove it up your ass.
Macaron.
We're not doing that shit. We're here, Frenchie.
I love you, France.
Corey does.
I would go back. Yeah, I would like the modernity.
Frenchie?
I think it would be hard to not have a pet.
Yeah, not having
in
some kind of some kind of relationship like that. Like you would
Yeah.
have the online stuff where we'd be able to communicate.
Oh, you know what? That I figured it out. Tamagotchi.
Ah,
Hey,
yeah,
hey,
perfect.
I remember
His
that.
little keychain.
I
Yeah.
can't cuddle with the bits, but at least I know it's doing something when I feed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sleeping when you're not paying attention to
Yeah,
it.
you poke it. So I want
Hey.
to play games now on
Wake
my
up.
schedule.
Like,
Then
wait,
you shake it. What the fuck?
wake the hell up, you little machine.
I I know you
Who's
hear
in
me.
control? No, but that sounds great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, all the perks of what Xavier said, and you're just in another city that you like. Not too much downside outside of the no relationship physically
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
anyone. And that doesn't even have to be a romantic thing. It's just like no human touch. I mean, that goes for me too. I mean, I'll be out there hugging trees or whatever. But I mean,
yeah.
that's
You
a
won't be
big
like-
part. But I mean,
yeah.
other than that, all your needs are being met. You're not trying to, you don't have to worry about food, shelter, the water.
Yeah, because it's all there.
Yeah.
And
Why did I do this to myself?
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a
This
nice
is-
upgrade from our last episode, though, where we got
Yeah.
lost in the Canadian wilds with nothingness.
Yeah.
And now I've done it to myself again. But
I'm
in,
going,
Pacific
I'm going
Northwest.
back to the wilds.
You know what? It changed me.
Yeah.
I'm a changed man. I can't be indoors anymore. I'm out.
You're just a regular wild man out
Yeah,
there.
I'm just ah!
The only thing that happens is Cale's beard just gets longer.
Yeah.
That's the
But
only thing
he's
that
just the
changes.
same guy.
Just anybody who comes to visit me, just gone feral like day one.
Yeah. Day one.
Just trying to
Forgot
bite
speak
people.
and- yeah.
Well, you too at home can help us from going feral by listening to this ad.
Wowzers.
This ad brought to you by Tim Hall.
When he got arrested with all that fucking
Cocaine?
Yeah, dude.
Who did?
And then you see his full balls and dick in Galaxy Quest.
You do?
Hi, folks. My name is Corey Andre, creator and host of the Weekly Tall Talk. I would like to say thank you for listening to today's episode. If you like what you've been hearing, we would love to know what you think. After the episode, don't forget to leave a comment or reach out to us on our socials, where you can find us at the Weekly Tall Talk. We're excited to say that we're working on a couple other awesome projects for this year. If you would like to know more about that or find out what else we're working on, we have a Patreon and Discord that you can subscribe to, where we can be found at Tall Tale Network. And if you have any other questions or ideas for what you'd like us to discuss on the show, please email us at talltalenetwork@gmail.com. Welcome back from that ad. Thank you for listening to that ad.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
thank you.
Thank you for that. Ad.
So we got a question for you.
Oh.
Question for you.
Ah.
How necessary are the outdoors to your health and personal happiness? And Cale, I think we're going to start with you because you are the outdoorsman. You are currently wearing a Columbia long sleeve hoodie,
Damn. Product
Yeah.
placement,
Yeah.
baby, on
sponsored by Columbia.
audio,
The country.
media. Oh,
The country.
Columbia.
Yeah,
Columbia.
the whole country.
Straight from Columbia.
Yeah.
It's very happy. It's very happy.
It's very happy. I love being happy
I
outside.
love being happy. A lot of people think they're happy, but I you can't do it. For my happiness, it's definitely something that factors in. I like being outside. It can only be like a few days at a time before I want to go on a hike or do something, or just be outside in my yard doing
Yeah.
something, or just experiencing, just being out of the building. I work in a windowless
Hellscape.
hellscape whenever I'm not here. I love my job, but I don't really go outside at all
Mhm.
during the day. I'm really kind of not confined there, but I bring my food to work. There's nothing really for me to do.
Same with your
so-
problems.
Damn it. That's why they keep writing me up. HR. But I definitely like take advantage of that. Like whenever I'm able to go to a hike with you guys or with Lester, or even going myself, like Corey, you and I went on a hike on your birthday, Xavier.
But actually,
Oh,
I went to
redacted.
the parking lot and then threw up and left.
And
Cale went on the hike.
you
I was gonna-
almost made it there.
I was going to leave that out, but carry on.
I'll
soldier.
admit it. I'll admit it. The
Yeah.
outdoors, they took a turn for the worse on my tum tum.
Yeah, that one did not pan out. It was also a downpour.
I was raining.
Yeah, it was not the best conditions, but I loved it. And I was like, I need to be out in that rain. So I suited up and I got out there. But I feel great being outside.
Yeah, you've never been one to really sit down and just kind of settle.
Yeah.
You're always doing something, and
Right.
it's usually around your house.
That's true.
You're
it's always
active.
projects.
Yeah, you're very
yeah.
active. Yeah.
I feel like part of that is, ADHD, ADD. Like I'm very restless, like just as a person. I need to be
I don't
doing
know.
something.
I think you're a lot more. I don't know if you have ADHD. You're a pretty focused person.
Maybe
I-
hyper focuses on things.
Oh,
Maybe not.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctorologist. I got ADD. I couldn't diagnose somebody with it. I just know my problems.
I hear
There you go.
But speaking of that, I am always busy. I feel like not to an overwhelming like extent, but definitely want to be on the move, and I'm restless just sitting.
Yeah.
I used to be like the opposite of that when we were younger. We could play video games for hours, and now I'm just like, I want to do something.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be like going to do something. No, I mean, it's just I don't think my brain can hold the focus of that. Like you say, I'm focused on certain stuff, but like I have to be focused on like 10 things throughout the week.
Maybe you
just
should
focus
have
on one.
ADHD. Okay.
So what?
What are we talking about?
So in terms of like my personal happiness, I do like doing that. Like when we took our camping trips, that was
Yeah.
like the tops to me. I wish we could do that more often, but I think just I appreciate looking at mountains, looking at trees, nature. All
Yeah.
that stuff plays a
Beautiful.
factor into me. So
Yeah.
yeah.
What
So,
about
for
you,
me-
Xavier?
For me, I'm just joking.
I asked Xavier. We're moving
And
on.
I said I want.
we have a limited time.
No,
We don't just talk over. I'm hosting.
No,
Go, Xavier. Go. Go. Go.
It's a good solid 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, just unusable.
Garbage
I love
content.
it. Look for this ad next week on Instagram, bitch.
I think outdoors is definitely necessary to my personal health, or personal happiness.
Okay.
I like being outside too. I like nature. I love camping. Then when I'm like halfway, we're done with the camping, I'm like, I really want to go home.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
do
Yes,
that
I
shower.
The shower.
Exactly. The shower and your bed
Yeah.
is probably.
Yeah.
That's what I look for towards the end. But like getting there, it's like you're pumped to get out, be with nature, have fun with your friends, and
For sure.
just rough it. That's fun.
Or your coworkers.
Or your coworkers. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Friends,
nice.
coworkers.
Coworkers.
Co-conspirators. Co-conspirators. Yeah, that's I think that is something. And hiking, that's fun to do.
Yeah.
Do you get outdoors quite often?
Lately, yes, I would say so.
Okay.
But I go on a little hikes, but not really hikes. I kind of like take I've recently got into
Yeah, here it is. The confession.
a
Heroin.
confession. No, yeah,
Oh.
recently got into doing a lot of heroin. So
Uh-huh.
no.
But I need to be outside because Brittany will not let me inside the house.
Yeah, no, I fell into a rabbit hole of like RC cars and like rock
Oh,
crawling.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
So I have a couple cars that I like to take up rocks and stuff, and so I'll sometimes walk around. Like there's a couple spots in our neighborhood I'll go to, like old parks and stuff. And
That's
just
cool.
drive them up. I'll have to take footage next time I'm out.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
It's kinda cool to see.
Do you do? I think you said rock crawling. So
Yeah.
like you slowly go up and over like
Yeah.
big old rocks.
Yeah, exactly. Like these, and there's so I had a coworker who was like, "Oh yeah, I'm into RC cars," and I've always had a liking for RC stuff. I just never really thought about buying a car. I used to have it when I was younger. Like my
Right.
dad would buy it for me, and we would play with cars together and stuff. But like,
Right.
It's funny you say that. I've always loved FPV drones. It's like
There
the
you
same
go.
thing.
yeah, driving around with flying drones is fun. But I don't know why I've just come into love with it. So
That's cool,
That's
man.
cool.
I like
I
it.
kind of get.
This is new information for I think both Cale and I.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know this.
No, yeah, this has been like fairly recent. I would
Okay.
say maybe in the last couple months.
Something
like
he's
it.
been hiding from us.
Oh yeah, basically. Yeah. Sort of sounds like he's on his lunch break. No, he's in the little park with his RC car. Damn it. Late for a
My,
meeting again. I'll be right there, guys.
Out on his lunch break.
Yeah.
Stepping out.
I've done that.
There it is. Xavier, what's wrong with these computers? You're just like
Just
driving your little
outside,
RC car on the computer.
Yeah, I'm gonna be late.
I've done that on my car, my computer.
Just driven it on
across the desk.
like,
Yeah. So,
That's
but
cool.
I think outdoors is definitely. I think that's something that's. I think it's good for personal happiness.
it's needed.
Okay.
It's needed. Yeah. Get outside, and I mean, it's going to be the opposite of what we picked, Corey. For
Yeah.
I know,
where
you're
you
like, it's
contain-
needed. And I'm like, yeah, it is. And you're
Yeah.
like, nah, never again. I'm
fine.
good.
Nah.
Screw it.
Just go like what cabin fever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stir crazy. But yeah, I'd say it's a definite help to your health.
Yeah.
One, you're getting out and doing stuff. You're exercising.
Or a little bit active.
That's healthy, right?
Yeah.
You're active. Experience nature. It's beautiful. It's also dangerous. Hey, that's life, right?
I like that you threw that out there.
Yeah, it's dangerous. Yeah, because you're going to be out there with the RC cars,
Gonna
waiting
run over
around
you.
every corner. I don't know what the hell is going on. That's how he lures you in. Just a little RC car coming around the corner. You're just like, oh, what's that? And then he's just waiting there with a mallet.
Yeah.
Gets you right in the head. Bunk. Now I have another car. No, but a little bit of a segue, just out of what you're saying
Yeah.
of exercise and stuff. Do you guys plan on like just doing like calisthenic workouts in the small room?
I was
you're in,
thinking
or-
about that. Like what
Well, what are you
what we
guys
do for
doing for
activity?
activity? Yeah. I mean, you guys would have all access to yoga, to home workouts, to all that stuff. So
Yeah.
you would have that. So, I mean, is that what your plan is? You're going to go into full atrophy? Like, what are you guys doing?
Right. Well, the plan would be, yeah, I got to try to stay in shape. And then the reality is I would never do any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying the thing I'm thinking about, I can never leave. Why do I care what I look like?
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like the only reason I would be working out and going outside is because like I have to ward off animals or like
That's true.
physically
You
build
ha-
stuff or hunt things.
you
I
have
have
to
to
find your
officially-
own food. Too.
Yeah, I
like
kinda
you don't have a
actually have to
choice.
be
You
active.
kind of have to be, yeah.
I screwed myself.
You kind of have to be
Damn.
apt. I mean, like we would probably be in our best interest to
DDP yoga.
just try to be active in our 250 square foot apartment.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. The only thing that's getting my heart rate up if I'm indoors in that
Mhm.
apartment is Elden Ring.
Dude.
Ooh.
I'm
I'm-
not
yeah.
working out. I'm not. I'm not.
I'm with
I'm
you
not
there.
moving. I am going full atrophy.
This is actually what must be like really nice. I'm thinking about it. If you can just do your work and just play whatever you want,
Yeah.
binge watch whatever you want,
Yep.
nobody's gonna ever come see you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can eat whatever you want. It also yeah, damn it.
Kale, look at me. That's how I got this shape.
Holy
I mean,
hell.
we did-
Adonis.
Adonis. We did pick a good choice, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
So,
probably. That's probably the choice to make, actually.
so then this question, I guess, is for both of us, Xavier. How do you
Yeah.
cope with being indoors 24/7?
Oof.
Yeah,
Like
that's,
with
that's a heavy one.
calisthenics. Like, do you watch nature docs just so you can get some green in your life?
What
Hey,
if
why
there's
not?
like a live cam
That's-
of the nature preserve and you're just watching me run around trying to
Be like,
fend for myself?
my brother's struggling.
No, he's dying. It's day 2.
That'd be torture, actually.
Just watching me like slowly like die.
that'd be
the preserve.
Yeah, dude, we have a live cam
Yeah, it's literally like
into
trail
Kale's
cam.
cabin.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
like
man.
it's just like 4 hours a day. Like I'm just staring at the wall.
But like in the corner.
Yeah, just
like the Blair Witch.
It's like, what is happening?
He's
Holy
becoming one with the forest.
No, but yeah, seriously, like indoors 24/7 for you guys. Corey, like what? How? Why?
Okay, so first off, I start a podcast with two of my
Oh.
my friends.
Here we go. Here we go. You could. You're podcasting
I
from
mean, yeah.
the high rise.
Yeah, I mean, it would really just be like you have to. I don't know. It kind of be like it is now for me because I do spend most of my life indoors, where I'm just watching TV or I don't know. I guess that's it.
What?
Aw.
Watching TV and doing editing and all sorts of other
Software
watching TV
stuff.
while I edit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know how much would change because that access to modernity is like technology. So I would still be online probably chronically as I am now. I'd still
Yeah.
probably be just watching. I think I'd get to the point where I just need noise on in the background.
Oh,
so I
yeah.
just have shit running 24/7.
You're someone else's voice.
Yeah.
Well,
But too like and I will let you speak, Xavier. I will.
You will when he's good and ready.
Yeah, relax.
Sorry.
Son of a gun.
Sorry.
This guy.
Xavier, you and I kind of picked two cities that, as far as I understand, rain a lot.
Yeah, that's cool,
and
man.
It is, but consider we're in a high rise. So one of the highest buildings in Tokyo or Paris, all we're getting is gray. There's not much we're going to be able to see past, a few stories down. So like that, I feel would be adding more to the isolation.
Hot neighbor.
Yes.
Yeah. So what do we do? What do we?
Yeah, in that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do like gloomy, like overcast weather.
Oh, yeah.
And I liked it, but I think so much of it might turn into depression if like
seasonal affective disorder.
But
like
like
what happened in Portland. I have to take like vitamin D supplements.
Oh, because of so much like non-visual sunlight like actually hitting you.
Right.
Yeah. I think that. I mean, I think that might take a toll on me after a while. I mean, everything is provided to us, which is great.
Yeah.
I think I would definitely miss the human interaction. Like,
yeah.
Actually seeing somebody, being next to them. I mean, it's great. Yeah. I'd be able to video call anybody or call anybody on the phone, stuff like that. That would be, our communication isn't cut off. So that's nice.
Yeah.
You're not cut off from the outside world. You're still involved with everything in regards to just knowing what's going on around you.
And you get to evolve with the world. Whereas Cale is stuck at whatever year he goes into that preserve.
Basically.
Damn.
And
there's no books, there's no news, there's nothing. It's even the forest.
Damn. Yeah, you're a total isolation.
Yeah, and then I wonder how long it would take for like ill effects of not hearing someone else's voice other than my own would befall me.
Or
would the silence be maddening?
I mean, I make constant noise when I'm by myself. Like it's something that drives Debbie crazy, my mom crazy.
You've never been alone for years at a time.
That's true. Yeah. Would I just stop talking altogether?
You might just stop talking.
I might just stop talking altogether.
Yeah, probably.
Grunting at birds.
Or you can make like an imaginary friend.
That's dangerous.
Wilson.
Just have a pine cone. Piney.
I'm going to plant you into a tree.
Yeah. So is that the consensus we're reaching? Is
how would I cope with it though?
Yeah, just being connected to that, to like TV and the internet.
That would be it. Yeah,
wow.
That would be your life, right?
That would be my life. Yeah.
Do you feel that you guys would withdraw inwards then, or do you think you'd be more outgoing online to try and make friendships if you were stuck in the skyrise? And Cale, I'll ask this to you first. I'm going to put you in that situation.
I feel like I would want to engage more just to break up the monotony.
Okay.
Of day to day. I mean, you have your close friends, your family, you can talk to anytime, but I feel like I wouldn't withdraw in this situation. I would feel like that would be very disheartening to me, especially since we can't leave. I feel like I would definitely have to branch out more, even if it's like overdoing it. I feel like I put myself out more just to feel something, feel more connected, feel as many connections as you can, I guess, or new connections. You would get a different feeling from talking to the people you talk to all the time.
Yeah.
So maybe like that spark of like this new relationship, or not even relationship, but this new interaction, I fill a void a little bit for enough time for you to do it to the next person, those reactions. But I mean, I don't think I would withdraw in this situation.
Okay.
I don't think so.
No. I'm not very outgoing as it is now, but maybe in that situation where I am by myself, I probably would pursue that, or at least try, I think. I think I would definitely try to get out of that shell and be more outgoing to see if I can hang on to friendships online or create new friendships or something like that.
You join like a guild on WoW.
Ooh. Right. Yeah. I don't know if I would. I don't think I would withdraw inward either.
Okay.
Definitely would want to. Because it would just be me, and my only form.
Yeah, if you withdraw, I think your the mental effects of that, it will be pretty rapid.
Yeah.
Negative. Yeah. So if you were to like withdraw and be like, nah, I just want to do my 30 hours and be completely alone.
And
I don't like it.
And there's times too, like now I do sometimes I wish I could just freeze time and be stuck in a moment, and just do whatever I felt I would like to do, and just be in that moment, and get away from everything.
Everything. Just put a pause on life really quick and be like,
Kind of,
let me
yes.
do what I want to do without any other factors.
Yeah,
That's kind of
like just I don't know. Sometimes I just think that way, but I wonder if I was in a situation like this where I was just alone in a small 250 square foot room with all these amenities, I might take advantage of that. Like thinking that I would, I'd be, just a text or a phone call away from whoever, or a Skype or Teams meeting away from whatever. But I'd probably take some time to like be reserved, I think. And then after feeling that's enough, I'd probably reach out, be more outgoing.
Yeah.
Like that.
Corey.
Yeah, I think I would be. I think like you guys, you'd have access to so much technology that I'd probably be more outgoing online, just because I'd know I'd be stuck there, and again, not having a pet outside of a Tamagotchi, like not having that physical contact, I think would be the loneliest part. So to not withdraw, I'd have to get like a full body waifu. The big old pillow cover,
There it is. It was only a matter of time.
Yeah.
The French one though. Every time you squeeze it,
You get a waifu dressed up in like a French maid out.
French. Frenchy.
Damn. I'll send one to you from Tokyo.
See? Building friendships.
Wow.
We love it.
Yeah, locally sourced.
Yeah.
Love it.
See?
Locally
Yeah.
sourced waifu.
Exactly.
With that, would I be more outgoing though with the waifu pillow? Because now I got something to talk to. I don't know.
you got
That is your
wifey.
Wilson there.
Yeah.
I don't like. I'm trying to think. Like I like probably play like video games for companionship, like I do now. But like I don't like multiplayer games right now because I don't like talking to people online because they're just so hate filled.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Every time you went for human contact,
It's
it's a
just
COD lobby.
Instantly.
Oh, bro.
You'd never make
That-
it.
no.
You'd never
Okay.
make it.
That'd be fucked
That
up.
would suck.
That'd be crazy. Like that's all you hear is
The
just
only
like
thing is
all
just
these
people just trash talking to you, all these little kids.
That's all you hear.
You're dog water.
Yeah.
You're dog water,
Just
Corey.
like all these
Just like-
insults, racial slurs,
Yeah,
and all
just
this other
everything
shit.
coming
like,
at you.
You're just like, what is this?
But it's all in French, so I'm even
Oh.
more upset because I don't understand it.
And you're just like, he's over it. He's capturing A.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll go to ads. What does Zutalo mean?
It was the French chef in The Little Mermaid who's trying to kill old Sebastian.
Oh, dude. You've killed Corey.
He's dead. He's literally dead. Future Corey, listen to this one. Because he lifts up the pot and he finds him and he has the big ass meat cleaver. He's like, tries to fucking murder him.
Oh my god.
It's a horror movie.
Yeah. Turn
it's
the
scary as
door.
fuck. Yeah, man. He's like, I'm gonna kill you.
That was funny. That was gold, man.
God his ass.
Oh,
God his ass.
my god.
And we're back from those ads. I hope you enjoyed them. We made them. They're for you.
Yes.
We got some more questions for you. You guys ready?
Let's do
I'm
it.
ready.
All right.
Dive in.
Let's do it.
So we're going to flip the script a little bit and go with Cale's answer on this one.
Okay.
We're all
Welcome aboard.
We've chosen to live in a 5,000 square foot cabin, 4 walls, door, couple windows, and a roof on a nature preserve of our choosing.
Very nice.
However, you're alone. So how would you guys combat the loneliness being the only person on the nature preserve? You know, it is a
Wow.
nature preserve, so assumedly you've had some like animals and stuff,
Right.
some pretty foliage around you, perhaps. Yeah.
That's
Yep.
true. I'd
Right.
always be outside hiking or walking around, managing the grounds.
That's how you combat loneliness, is walking around.
I think so. If I had to like look at animals and like kind of find them or, just look for other wildlife, something else out
Yeah.
there.
Technically,
I
you're
mean,
not
that would
alone.
be an interaction, I guess.
Sure.
Hopefully not a bad one. Hopefully no
No grizzly comes after you. just like,
apex predator, just like,
yeah,
huh?
a train shows up.
I'd be like, a train.
Sorry.
I love it. Inside joke. That's for us. Don't you laugh, people out there.
And the people on Reddit. I mean.
Yeah, the people,
Yeah.
Reddit people will know.
They'll know.
But definitely like trying to look for like animal sightings, I guess. I'll put more sightings for now instead of encounters.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't want encounters.
Maybe you don't want to encounter some of those
yeah.
animals.
Yeah, that and like you said, like a lot of foliage, a lot of stuff to observe and see and look at. A lot of
Yeah.
nature.
So you'd occupy your time essentially just by learning the land.
Basically, I think like I talk to myself a lot anyway. So I'd be talking to myself and kind of talking about like what I'm seeing. Oh, that's different from that. Just filling the void, I guess, of like not hearing someone else talk. I'll
Right.
do it
Yeah.
my damn self.
Do you think you'd go through the trouble of like making paper and like writing utensils or anything like, because paper is fairly easy to make by yourself.
That'd be interesting.
It would
Or I
be-
mean, you could
sure.
always do like clay. Like,
I
would
have
you
the
keep up with
time.
a writing system?
I would try to. I'm sure I could find means to make something to write with. A twig will do just fine, but like finding something like maybe ash mixed with water
Or
or
blood, or
blood too. I'm
Ooh.
bound to have cut myself on something
you could write
at some
secret
point.
notes with your urine. It's like disappearing ink.
just for myself.
Mhm.
And then once I see a squirrel near it, I go and smush it everywhere. I'm like, yeah, it's not for you.
You can't read this.
No. Yeah, it's just, get out of here. Don't give me that, Gary. Don't give it to me. It's always coming in here. No, but definitely occupy my time, I think, is how I would combat the loneliness. Trying to, survey stuff, keep active, stay physically active, I think would be a big one for maybe my mental health.
Yeah.
Doing stuff, lifting rocks, lifting bigger rocks, lifting other logs,
So
lifting myself up through fit.
By your
Oh.
own bootstraps.
Damn.
Yeah.
The American
How many
way.
clothes? How many pieces of clothing was I able to bring?
No, you have to craft everything.
I'm naked?
Yeah, this
That's
is
kind of
this
super
is the
freeing, actually.
ultimate survival crafting experience.
Oh, I would for sure die.
Of hypothermia.
I think we'd
Yeah.
be fine to be naked.
No,
I wouldn't care.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I probably.
I mean,
okay,
it wouldn't be the most comfortable.
naked in the wilderness, Cale.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I mean, yeah. If I have to,
No.
make my
Xavier's
clothes.
no, Cale.
No.
Yeah, I'll be naked.
Yeah, I'd be
No,
naked full time
no.
too.
Mm-mm.
I
I
think
mean, like that.
the important part is the feet, though. I might
That's
just
what I was
wear
going to
socks.
say. We're gonna get
Oh, see,
just
yeah.
socks. That's even worse.
This is like
Just the socks
Naked
is
and
bad.
Afraid. Have you seen that show?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
but that's how I am most of my life.
Naked and afraid.
Yeah, have you seen that show?
I have.
That's my literal hell.
Being naked and afraid.
And just in the wilderness, just by yourself, just like good luck.
Is it the shame of it? Is that what scares you?
Well, for one, I have no clothes for protection.
Uh-huh.
I have no shoes. That's
The
big,
shoes
bad-
thing is a big. We would
Oh.
build up calluses pretty quickly or else. But also our feet could get freaking infected like
Oh, yeah. I
immediately,
need
and that
shoes.
would be
Yeah.
such a
I
pain in the
need
ass.
shoes.
Imagine like I get messed up like right off the bat, and my freaking
Yeah.
feet are all messed up. How am I going to do anything?
Yeah, if you cut like the arch of your
Yeah.
foot.
Oh God, I got to be
yeah.
careful.
Some of the like I think I don't watch that show, but Brittany did, and I caught one episode, part of it on it, and one of the contestants injured their foot, so they had to get
Oh,
taken off.
gee,
Oh, yeah.
They slipped and stepped on a rock, and like
Oh.
it sliced their foot up. So it's like,
Yeah,
and they
that
can't
would do it, man.
in that show. I mean, like they if you're injured, they're gonna take you off.
That's the
Liability.
I've had a few
Yeah.
friends like we've talked about in the past who've served overseas in the military.
Mm-hmm.
And the things that they said the most is the one thing that you have to look out for when you're out in the field is your feet.
There you go.
No matter what, your feet are going to be like the biggest health concern for you.
yeah.
Because if anything happens to that, what
What are you
happens to
going to
you?
do?
Mm.
Right.
You
Exactly.
can't, you can't extract yourself. You can't,
Yeah.
you can't even walk.
That's why, yeah, the having no clothes or
So now we know how to get you if
Yeah.
we need to rile you up, make
Shoes
it in the
gone.
fridge, strip you down,
Yeah.
and take your shoes.
So
Release you into
leave him
someone.
in the center of Chatsworth.
Get him. Get him.
You
Oh,
get
yeah.
to explore and escape the urban jungle.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that that
Just
also
go
was
straight to my
literal
house.
hell.
It would just come for me.
Yeah.
I would.
No.
Like, Cale, can I borrow some clothes?
I'll be like, here you go.
Oh, you're not getting past the gate.
Yeah. It's like, there's a naked man out there.
hey, you know me, right?
Oh, ignore him.
Or that guy. Or that guy with the boa constrictor.
So Xavier, how do you are you doing the same thing to combat loneliness? So are you working out and walking a lot, looking
Yeah.
at trees and going, "Ooh, that's a different one."
I think exploring my surroundings around the cabin, get a feel for where I am and what's around me,
Okay.
resources wise, and then as far as like loneliness, if I've kind of figured something out, I'm set. I've figured out a way or what am I trying to say? I've had like a routine. I think I've come up with a routine,
Right.
figuring
Gotta
things
get
out for
some
my
order.
day. Yeah, and then as far as commenting loneliness, I might like talk to myself or
Yeah.
make a like like
Oh,
an
no.
inanimate object and like make
A
that
totem.
an effigy.
Oh,
A totem.
yeah.
Start talking to it.
That'd be cool.
But like I would, to combat loneliness, definitely that'd be kind of hard.
Because remember, this is for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
Like you know, how long is it going to take you to catalog the immediate surrounding area of your cabin? The
Also,
first
but like
year?
if we suck, like we might die early, or the
Oh,
rest of our
I'm-
life might not be that long.
No, that's
I
fine.
mean, if we literally can't hunt, and like we said, if we get injured,
yeah.
Yeah.
none of us know freaking holistic medicine or herbs or any
Yeah.
stuff that would help us. I mean, like, would have to be actually very careful. I'd have to be very careful. Damn it.
yeah.
I think in reality, I'd probably die.
This all depends on like if we can't bring stuff too.
No.
I'm blind out
Oh.
there.
Oh
No
yeah.
contacts.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, this just keeps making like all of these things keep making me want to get LASIK like more and more. I'm like convincing myself to do it.
This is
Yeah.
kind of the
'Cause
time to do it.
It's honestly like not being able to see is going to be the worst part of this whole thing.
Well,
for
what if
me.
you had
I can't-
glasses though? At least
I guess.
you
I
just
mean,
got to make sure you don't break them.
Yeah, not misplace them. Now, where did I put those 5,000 square feet? Where the fuck?
Oh man, the
Where are
frames
my
are brown.
goddamn glasses? I see a
Yeah.
raccoon with them. Whoa!
That's your mortal
I'll be
enemy
like,
for the
oh
rest
my
of your
god,
life."
there he is, just on the roof wearing them. You,
Yeah.
just burn down the house out of spite.
Yeah.
That's
You
it.
just take
Damn
down the whole-
raccoon.
Just take down everything.
Take
I'll
down the
burn
whole
this whole
reserve.
place to the
Yeah.
ground.
So do you guys think that you'd be able to stick with a schedule? If you're out there, you didn't have an alarm system in any way, shape, or form, would
Yeah.
you wake up in the morning and go to bed at night? Would you care?
I would try to keep something somewhat normal.
Okay.
Put myself on a schedule, wake up, get into a routine so that way I'm not just like aimless or just
Yeah,
wandering.
having some direction would be.
And a goal. Here's my goal for the day. I woke up, accomplished one goal. I didn't die.
I didn't die in my sleep. Number
but
one.
I would try to set goals for the day to help keep my mind focused on what I'm trying to do, which is survive, and try my best at it. So I think I would pay attention to that.
Okay.
What would you do, Cale?
Yeah, basically, like I'm kind of piggybacking on that, but like a day cycle, knowing I have to do these 5 things today.
Mhm.
I wouldn't necessarily like make it to like I need to do this before I do this before I do this. But like as long as like those goals for the gathering firewood, trying to document something, looking for food, checking the stuff, pumping the water,
Yeah.
all of those things. Like if I had to do these 5 to 10 things every day, I mean that would force me to be in a routine of saying like I want things to keep going well.
Mhm.
I have to maintain this.
Yeah.
So you would be forced to. I think if we slacked off or didn't do that, I think all 3 of us would be in big trouble.
Yeah, it'd be really, really odd throwing your schedule out of whack and being awake at like night.
Yeah.
Like I think of like having no entertainment throughout the daytime being in this cabin. I feel like that loneliness would creep up on you even more if you were just awake from 8 p.m. till 6 in the morning.
Yeah. It'd be
And
a little
that's your schedule.
sketch.
Yeah. that would
sleeping
be-
during the day only to wake up when it's nighttime.
Yeah,
Right.
that would be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that would probably it'd be harder on you, I think,
Mhm.
if you're in like a nocturnal going that route.
Right.
Yeah.
I
You know,
think-
I was
Oh.
thinking too, like we brought up like going for hikes and things like that. And if you're having to forage for your own food, you'd have to consider like how many calories that you're consuming just in your entertainment time, your off time of exploring for fun.
Right.
Like that would be something that you'd really have to calculate.
yeah. That's
Yeah. How much energy you're expending to
Right.
just
like,
venture off and
is it
explore.
worth it? Like I was talking about earlier about like staying physically fit, doing all these things to have to do these things, but I have to have enough calories for that to make sense to
Yeah.
do.
Right. Because if you're just lifting weights and stuff, like what's it?
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
like
are you
depleting
killing
my
yourself?
body. Yeah, depleting my body faster
Yeah.
than I can, nourish it.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Your body's going to need nourishment.
Yeah.
and to gain anything like that.
I was thinking like if I was going to combat loneliness, I think that I would spend a lot of my time improving my surroundings, i.e., building up my cabin. I
you
would
go.
probably invest a lot of my time, like we brought up woodwork, maybe. I don't know. We were talking about before, but not just woodwork. I would really want to get into pottery. It's really, really
Ooh.
easy to make life essentials out of clay made from the earth or wood ash or
yeah.
things like that. You could make a kiln out of dirt. You can make all of this stuff outside of your
Right.
house. And I
Yeah.
think that that's where I would probably spend the first couple years of my life is just making really nice pottery and designs and things like that.
Makes
You could
sense.
probably make your own like stove or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
cooking essentials. Or
Well, like Cale said, you could make a chimney like
Yeah.
out of mud. I've seen it on YouTube, so it's
Yeah.
probably well researched.
Those guys that dig out there, the guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know the guys.
you know them.
But like
yeah,
there's ways like you can find like metals from the earth and forge them too naturally. It takes a long time, but
Right.
Nope.
Yeah, I think that experimentation with primitive technology. Check out primitive technology on YouTube.
Ooh, nice plug.
Thanks, man. I like the guy. He's cool. It's I think an Australian dude. He films himself out in the middle of the wilderness and is just him doing what's it called? Something craft.
Bushcraft.
Thank you. Bushcraft. He does bushcraft where he doesn't talk. It's just here's the science, here's what I'm making, and
Yeah.
things like I would want to do that with my free time.
Would
Experimenting
have the
into
time.
seeing like what I could do.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Do you guys think actually before I ask this question, Cale, you said you're in the Pacific Northwest?
Yes.
Xavier, where you is?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Rhode
Sahara.
Island.
Rhode Island.
just I'm in a frozen tundra of Antarctica.
Oh god, just dead immediately. Naked, frozen, and dead.
The
Oh,
nature
God.
preserve of the penguins.
Yeah, exactly. It's like there's polar bears everywhere. Oh my god.
Xavier brought a tuxedo and nothing else.
Son of a.
I'm gonna
Right
blend
in.
in.
It's gonna die stylish at
He
least.
starts giving out rocks. Will you marry me? No? All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out of here.
I would want to pick I'd pick a foresty area.
Oh yeah,
I
it
think.
makes sense.
Yeah.
We'll be able to get into the shade.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, I don't want to be in like direct sunlight all the time. And
No.
I mean, and luckily we do have the cabin, but I want something that's like not a frozen wasteland or not a desert.
Dry.
Yeah, like,
This.
yeah, no way. Yeah, something that because I like greenery. I like
Oh yeah,
seeing,
for sure.
trees, and I think that forest of some kind maybe.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like a forest in like the Black Forest in Germany? Or are you sticking to the
Black
United
Forest
States?
ham.
What about some forests in like Japan? Like, where you reckon? The Amazon?
Oh god. You will die if you choose that.
Yeah. Well,
Well, you know what? I don't want to be in a humid climate.
Oh yeah, that's true, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
especially
Oh,
humid and then just like
yeah.
no clothes
yeah.
No.
and then just in that house, empty house.
So you wouldn't want to be like on an island?
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I'd probably lean more Pacific Northwest like Hill.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Because I thought
just
about like Japan and
feels
stuff,
good.
but Japan gets very humid.
Yeah.
Very
yeah.
humid.
And very cold.
and very cold. Yes.
Yeah.
They get everything. They
Yeah.
get the whole shebang. So something more Pacific Northwest, I think would be kind of cool for me.
Okay. So I was thinking like the same thing, but not so much forest as I think I would like a beachfront.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh, that was a good sync.
That was. Yeah.
Try to get some
that's
fish.
cool. Change it
Yeah.
up a bit. Yeah,
Yeah, because you
Oh,
get
I
the
didn't think
forest
about
and
that.
you get the fishing. You get to
Oh,
go
that's pretty
swimming. You
good.
get you.
Didn't even
you-
think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, would you guys try and domesticate an animal in your nature preserve? If so, what do you guys think you would try and domesticate? There's raccoons. There's possums in the Pacific Northwest. There's bears. Bear. No,
I've always been a fan of raccoons. I think they would be they're smart,
they're
but they're
funny.
also like very funny. They have little hands.
Yeah.
They do have little
You can
hands.
train
They're
them to do
bandits.
things. Build stuff for me.
and,
Little
and
assembly
they
line.
do get attached.
Yeah, so I mean
Huh.
that would be nice to have that comfort. Maybe a deer.
Okay, yeah.
Deer could maybe be nice.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure what else. An owl. No.
Do you know the difference between reindeer and caribou is that reindeer are domesticated?
That's totally the only difference.
Yeah, same animal.
What the?
Huh.
They lied to us.
Yeah. That's how I imagine it would be with the deer, though. You just domesticate like the wild deer that comes up. You probably feed them more. But I don't know how aren't
Yeah.
deer like pretty destructive? Don't they dig up shit?
Yeah, and they pee on everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm.
They're ruining my garden. Kill them.
So, Cale, you got the raccoons on your side.
I would want the raccoons.
Okay.
I think that or some squirrels. Maybe I think squirrels you could get a relationship with if you feed them.
Oh, sure.
So if just some interaction would be nice.
Yeah.
And it could be whatever at that point, right? But yeah, I'm leaning more towards raccoons if I could.
Oh, okay.
What about you,
That's-
Xavier? Are
He
you
was like,
domesticating something?
saber-tooth.
No, I'm not domesticating anything.
No, he doesn't want. He doesn't
not
want the
even to try,
responsibility.
no.
Look at him. He's like, nope,
No,
I don't
no.
want it. I want to
I mean,
be
I'll
alone.
just eat them.
Yeah, that's fair. But
That's
I mean,
true.
you domesticate boars. You got family of boars you could feed off anytime.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, now
Keep 'em
that
in
you
the
say
house.
that, you can start make a little farm.
Yeah, it's a little one.
We got
So
a
you
little
just keep them in the
livestock.
house and you just sleep with them and they're warm.
And like we talked in one of our other episodes, it's always good to know a guy with a pig farm.
Oh,
yeah, that's true.
disposal of the body.
Yeah, I mean that is. I didn't think about it because I was like, I don't want to spend time.
I don't want to tend to
domesticating.
you stupid.
Yeah, but
bird.
if it's for future food production,
Oh, there we go.
not a bad idea.
Might as
Make
well.
up a little, try to create a little farm. Not a bad idea.
It's probably like forced mice. Or mice.
That would be a terrible idea.
Yeah, they just destroy the house. No.
Yeah, they just eat all of
Yeah.
your food.
Oh no. But then
Start,
I'll
like,
destroy the house like Mouse Hunt.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. If I could afford it, or at least
Afford it.
like afford it within like I have the energy to
Ah.
and the means. That's not a bad idea. Is
Okay.
to come up with your own, like maybe you can start a farm of some sort and you have a food source.
Mm.
It's not a bad idea.
Never ending pig.
Never-ending big.
Long pig.
What about you, Corey?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of want to change from the Pacific Northwest to south of the equator. The reason I'm saying this is like maybe like a coast on like Africa or a
Ooh.
coast on South America, because I would love to domesticate a little monkey.
Oh, monkeys.
I think that'd be great.
They're wicked smart.
I mean, wicked smart. That or like the southern tip of South America, I could domesticate some penguins. That would be dope.
Oh, penguins.
I love
running around.
penguins.
They're
They're
cute.
hilarious.
Yeah, dude.
they are hilarious. And they're
Yeah.
cute.
It's true. When they fall down, they all go, ah.
And they mate for life, which is yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to end our show, you guys. So thank you all so much for listening to another fantastic episode
Yes,
of the
thank
Weekly
you.
Tall Talk. We really appreciate you sticking around and listening to our silly little show.
Let's go.
Guys, I have a question for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Bonus round.
If our audience wanted to find you guys online,
Yeah.
where would they do so? Cale,
Huh.
Cale, where do you think they
Find-
find you online?
Find me at Nature Preserve Psychopath
Uh-huh.
at gmail.com.
Right,
No,
right.
I will be on Instagram at Talltail Cale with a C instead of a K for Cale, underscore in between each word. I'm also on TikTok at bearded_giant. We have a communal TikTok as well at the Weekly Tall Talk where we post our some of our clips and some funny stuff that we find funny.
Yeah.
We post it.
Yeah.
Check it out if you want to. We also have our YouTube channel
Mm.
at the Weekly Tall Talk. We're looking forward to uploading more there and doing more live shows in the future. And we're going to be back at it. And who knows what the hell will happen during that. So be sure you're subscribed to everything to stay up to date.
Yes.
Xavier, what about you, brother?
You can also,
Pig Farmer 69.
AKA Pig Farmer. If you guys out there listening have any answers to today's questions in our episode, feel free to email us at our Gmail account. That's at talltailnetwork@gmail.com. We also have a Patreon going. So if you guys feel like supporting us and keeping the content going, feel free, if you'd like to be so generous, to send us $1 or $2. We have a Patreon account. That's patreon.com/talltailnetwork. And as always, we'll tall tale you later.
Corey, you
I
don't
don't get
get
a
to
sign off.
introduce yourself. Oh yeah, keep
You don't
it
get a
in.
sign off.
Leave it in. Yeah, I turned my mic around for this shit.
Sorry,
Corey. Yeah.
Yeah, and don't forget on the Patreon, we have some things that you won't see elsewhere. So if you become a patron, you're going to see some of our behind the scene content, some upcoming promos and stills that we got. So check that out. It's tons of fun, and we're trying to get more into posting there.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to find me online, you can find me on Instagram, my only social media handle, which is at Corey.Andre, Corey.Ondrey. And we also have a business Instagram at The Weekly Tall Talk. Same with our TikTok and some of our YouTube. We post some skits and some funny stuff there. We upload a lot more to Instagram and TikTok than we do YouTube, but we're looking on changing that.
We're working on it.
Yeah. So thank you all for joining us again today. We appreciate you. We love you. We'll tall tale you later. Get in it, Xavier.
We'll tall tale you later. Tall tale you later, stupid Americans.
Say it, Frenchie.
Say it, Frenchie. Chowder.